Hi everyone, welcome back or welcome to Astrology with Georgie. In this video, we're going to be discussing the upcoming new moon in Aquarius, which is happening on the 29th of January. Now, this new moon is the first new moon that we have had this year since Pluto has been fully into Aquarius. This week, we have had the sun join Pluto, and now the moon is coming along to signal a new beginning for us. Okay, so we're going to dive into the signs, see what it means for you. Now, before we get into the video, if you do get vibes from this, please give it a thumbs up. Click the like button. That helps apparently push the channel out. Thank you. Feel free to leave a comment. Let me know your thoughts. Let me know what you're excited about, what you're setting intentions around. If you are not a subscriber, don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss any future content from me. Sometimes you can watch random videos on YouTube and then we may never see each other again. So make sure that you subscribe so we don't lose each other. If you're new to the channel, welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm an astrologer in the UK. I'm using the tropical zodiac and I do work with whole sign houses. If you're a pastor user, it might be that you need to listen to more than one sign. So, go for that. And yeah, I hope you get some value from this video. So we're going to talk quickly about what the new moon is, the aspects towards it. Then we're just going to go straight into what it means for you. I am very much here to help you guys understand how astrology helps you. I'm not particularly a mundane astrologer, so you won't really hear me talking much about kind of everyday stuff. Occasionally I do. But really my passion is actually helping you understand what's going on in your own life. So the new moon is happening at 9 degrees of Aquarius. Aquarius is an air sign. It's an air sign. It's forward thinking. It rules technology. It rules the internet, and it rules humanitarian projects and groups of people. So collectively, there could be a new beginning in any of these things. Interestingly, we have had a lot going on this week with the sun joining Pluto in the sign of Aquarius. We've had the inauguration in America. The sun joining Pluto has been like a huge, immense power, assertion of power, shall we say, which obviously we've all been watching across the world. And we've really seen, you can't really make it up that the sun will conjoin Pluto on the day of the inauguration. The sun shining a light on the powerful individuals of our world. Being in the sign of Aquarius, this is all about doing things differently. Donald Trump himself is a bit of a rebel. I like to describe him as a rebel, very non-conforming. And I just find it interesting that this is all happening in the sign of Aquarius, which is the sign of the rebel. So it's going to be interesting to see how that pans out. So what's gone on in your lives this week with the sun and Pluto coming together? Because Pluto is intense experiences, can also be transformations. The sun shines a light. So this is going to look different for everyone, but you may have experienced something intense happening. You may have had your own mini transformation going on, or you may have just seen a slight activation of the Aquarius part of your chart this week. So as the moon comes round, this is really signaling a new beginning in this area of your life. It's a time where we can set intentions. It's a time where the moon loses its light, so energy is lower. So from now, I'm recording this on the 22nd, from now until the new moon, don't be surprised if you're feeling knackered. It's perfectly normal on a waning moon to feel tired, exhausted, especially if you have Cancer placements and you're ruled by the moon, you're going to feel this more strongly. So the new moon itself is actually quite a positive new moon, to be fair, because it's conjunct Mercury, it's trining Jupiter. So there's no bad aspects to this. The only challenging aspect is that it is in the first decan of Aquarius. Aquarius being an air sign, it is symbolized by the 5 of Air tarot card. So this does symbolize a little bit of tension or conflict. So I am going to read the affirmation to you of the 5 of Air and how we can work with this, but then we'll talk about the aspects of the new moon itself. So it says, conflict is a good way to see my motives and intentions. I can use this experience to grow into a more authentic version of myself. It's not important to win, it's important to have integrity. Other people have different ways of thinking and may not always be in agreement with me. I open to this opportunity to live and let live. So what's interesting about that is that the new moon is conjunct Mercury and Pluto. So there's a new beginning, but it's a powerful new beginning, and it can be involving a conversation or involving a trip or something technological, or something to do with just the way that we communicate and the way that we think. This could be a new beginning around how we think. And so this tarot card is basically saying, you know, just because there's been a fight or something has not been going right, it's not the end. Okay, so like it says, we have to be open to other ways of thinking, and that could be the Mercury part of this. Maybe under this new moon there can be an intensity with Pluto. It's going to be really interesting, this being the first new moon conjunct Pluto in Aquarius. There's a powerful transformation. Maybe it's a powerful transformation around how we're, you know, what are we thinking, what are we diving into. You can set intentions under this new moon. Okay, where does Aquarius fall in your chart? We're going to talk about that, but you can set intentions. So basically set your manifestations under this new moon, and then you'll see manifestations on the full moon, or the full moon in 6 months' time, when we have the full moon in Aquarius in 6 months' time. So the new moon itself, trining Jupiter, opportunities for growth, opportunities for abundance. Whatever this new beginning is, it can expand on a collective level. You know, this new beginning, it may be to do with governments, people that have power over us, a new beginning within social media, a new beginning for the internet. Trining Jupiter in Gemini, it's like, is there a new beginning involving the internet, a new beginning for social media, a new beginning, some sort of powerful new beginning around communication, how we connect with people online can be a part of this story. So it's going to be interesting to see what unfolds collectively. The ruler of this traditionally is Saturn, modernly is Uranus, because they both rule Aquarius. Saturn is here in Pisces. It has been, you know, it's been close to Venus. This is all about having a realistic, you know, having realistic goals, setting realistic intentions around our relationships, but having a more serious approach to our relationships, or just kind of talking with your partner, fantasizing about your goals with a partner, because it is Pisces after all. It's all about fantasy. Now Saturn is trining Mars, so the ruler of this new moon is in harmony with where we're putting our efforts, but Mars is still retrograding, so it could have a sense of thinking about what we really want to be working towards. Uranus, the modern ruler, is in Taurus, so there could be some involvement with money, banking, that kind of stuff, the earth. Uranus is also in good aspect. It's sextiling Neptune and Saturn, and it's sextiling Mars. So again, there's a lot of harmonious placements under this new moon, which is why, even though it's conjunct Pluto, a bit of how, you know, transformations are possible, but it's well aspected. So whatever new beginning is going on here, whatever powerful new beginning, it's being well supported by the other planets. So I think we can get a bit excited about this, despite this being kind of more of a negative decan. We'll keep that in the background about potential conflict, but maybe it's symbolizing that there has been tension and now we're creating a new beginning around it. So I'm going to run through the signs. Remember to listen for your sun, your moon, and your rising sign and piece them all together. Let me know in the comments which one you resonate with more. Sometimes you may resonate with one more than the other, but definitely always listen to all three. So Aries, you guys are experiencing this new moon in Aquarius in your 11th house. This is a new beginning for your friendships or the groups that you're a part of. A powerful experience with a friend, powerful conversation with a friend, an important conversation with a friend is possible under this new moon. Setting intentions within the groups that you want to be with. Maybe you are joining forces in a new group. Maybe you're traveling somewhere because of the Mercury part. Maybe you're traveling to be part of a new group. But there's just a new beginning for you in the communities that you're a part of, or if you work in a large group of people, there's a new powerful beginning for you. Maybe a contract is involved with Mercury, but there's something important happening in your groups and your friendship sector. It could be a new friendship. Meeting someone that's powerful is possible. Transformations within your friendship group is also possible. This is also, oh, we don't want that. This is also the house of your goals. What are you working towards in the future? Some setting strong intentions, setting powerful intentions. This is a great time to set powerful intentions around the goals you're working towards. So make sure you're doing that. It could involve money with Uranus in a second. It could involve things going on behind the scenes. It could involve maybe you are doing some form of healing within a group of people. Maybe you're spending money on joining a new group or doing something with friends that's costing you money, or thinking about what's valuable to you under this new moon. But yeah, great time to set intention, Aries. And there's something happening within your friendships, within your groups. I am going to pull a tarot card. I'm not, it just fell out. Four of Water. This is asking you to realize that you have actually got a lot more than what you realize you have, and you must not forget what's around you because you're worried about kind of you're feeling emotion about what you don't have. It's about asking you to kind of feel grateful for what you do have. I'll read you the positive quote description. Dreaming and introspection, contemplation, trusting in the abundance of opportunities. A lull in the action offers a chance for me to dream even bigger than before. Whatever plans turn out not to have come to fruition as expected, I feel secure knowing that even greater things may await me. The universe conspires on my behalf, and disappointment and sadness will wash through me if I simply let them flow. I trust that Spirit has many ways of responding to my desires, and what I seek can take a variety of forms. I have faith in perfect timing and divine order. So take that, Aries, if it resonates, and leave it if it doesn't. And I wish you a very lovely full new moon, and I will see you in the next one. Taurus, sun, moon, and rising. So this new beginning is happening in your 10th house of your career, your public image, and your parents. Now, for some of you, there could be a new beginning within your career. It could be a powerful beginning. So this could be something like a new job opportunity, a new opportunity to change your reputation, to change your public image, a beginning of something, or you're setting intentions around your career. How do you want to become powerful? What do you want to transform? An important conversation, an important meeting could happen under this new moon, okay? Now, if this is nothing to do with your career, this could have something to do with your parents. The parents do show up in the 10th house. So a new beginning for a parent, or an important conversation around one of your parents, having to address something with a parent, having to assert your power, or something could be possible. Having to go on a trip, discuss something, sign a contract. Maybe you're signing a contract around, maybe you're getting married, maybe you're getting divorced, a new beginning around your image that's involving Mercury, you're thinking, or Mercury rules contracts. So therefore it could be something important like, yes, a certificate of some kind. Now Saturn's in your 11th house, so it could tie in your goals or a group, or if you work in a large organization, it could tie in that, or it could be part of something. If you're in a large group of people, it could involve a friendship, a large organization, and that's part of the new beginning. But it's mainly about your reputation or your career or your goals. What are you working towards, and how does, because the 11th house is your dreams for the future, and this is the house of goals. So maybe you're setting intentions around your goals for the future, and that's the tie between the 11th and the 10th. Now Uranus, the modern ruler, is in your first house. So this is very much about you as a person and things that directly affect you, who you are, and what it is that you're working towards in your life. So, what are you working towards? That could be the direct tie between Uranus, which is the modern ruler of this, but a powerful new beginning for you guys. And if you don't know what this is yet, then just make sure that you are setting your intentions around what it is that you want to work towards. Maybe you're having some important meetings at work, important conversations with people at work. Maybe somebody at work, they could be asserting their power over you, because sometimes Pluto in the 10th, we can have kind of bump-ins with our employers. So that's also possible. So just be careful in that sense. But with the trine to Jupiter in your second, really, it could be looking like a new source of income. So that's, it doesn't look like anything negative, but it's just because Pluto's there. It could be something, it can go either way with Pluto. It can kind of go either way, but I'm going to pull a card for you. Okay, you guys get the Hermit. Maybe you have to, okay. So it is a new moon. So this is asking you to retreat and go within under this new moon. You are going to feel low energy anyway, but it's really calling you to spend time on your own, maybe to think about what you want before you move forward. I will just read you the positive statement. Affirmation is the word I meant to say. Time out. Sometimes it's necessary to take time out for regrouping and introspection. This is a temporary experience, but one necessary for my growth. When I step back, retreat, regroup, and renew, I have a clear perspective on everything in my life. So you just may be being called towards just retreating during this time. So good luck, Taurus. I hope it's a good new moon for you, and I'll see you in the next one. Gemini, Sun, Moon, and Rising. This new moon, conjunct Pluto, is happening in your 9th house of your beliefs, your spirituality, your religion, your higher learning, higher thinking, what you're publishing, and travel. So there's a new beginning here for you, a powerful new beginning around these topics. So some of you could be planning a really important trip because Mercury is here. You could be planning a really important trip that's going to transform you. With the trine to Jupiter in your first, maybe a new experience is coming. Maybe Jupiter in your first house is abundant opportunities coming your way. So maybe you are really being called towards a new opportunity, a new adventure, 9th house. Maybe you are deciding to study something really important, such as, a doctorate, a master's, that kind of thing. Any form of higher learning really can come under this, especially with Mercury here. It's like, how can I use my mind? What do I want to put my mind to? What do I want to study? What do I want to learn? So going back to school vibes can really happen under this new moon. Alternatively, it could have something to do with the law because the 9th house is the law. So just make sure, it's not a negative new moon, it's trining Jupiter. So I don't think it's going to be that you're in trouble with the law, but it could be that you're having to sign a contract, you're sorting something out, you're sorting some legalities out as possible. But for a lot of you, this is going to be a new beginning around your beliefs. So now that Pluto is in your 9th house, maybe you're really transforming your beliefs. You're thinking outside the box. You're thinking about crazy things like conspiracy theories and aliens and how are we made? All that kind of stuff can happen with Pluto in the 9th. And this new beginning is really symbolizing you expanding your mind, Mercury, around those things. You can also set intentions. You can set travel intentions. You can set intentions around what you want to learn, how you want to develop your mind as well under this new moon. Oh, you guys get the full card. I love the full card. Some of you are going on an adventure. You're going on an adventure. You're starting something new. This is the house of adventure. This is one of the positive houses. I really love the 9th house. So yeah, I'm venturing out. I don't know where I'm going. I don't know how to get there, but I'm just going to go for it. So if you've been waiting for a sign to tell you to go for something, then this is your sign. So just do it. Enthusiasm. I know that a spiritual approach rarely appears logical and sometimes even seems impractical. However, when this card appears, I can take a risk and trust that with faith, anything is possible. The invisible realms will reveal each step along the way. I am meant to experience this regardless of where I travel. This is a time where I'm learning that I am a spiritual being having a human experience. So that's really cool. Also, I forgot to mention that the ruler of this, Uranus in the 12th, so you could be traveling somewhere far away. You could also be working on your beliefs in order to let something go, or working on your spiritual beliefs because that would tie in with the 12th house. Or it could have something to do with your reputation. So there could be that your reputation is changing, you're signing a contract, and that would be the legality for some of you. That could be the case. So let me know how it goes, Gemini. I wish you a lovely new moon, and I will see you in the next one. Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Rising. You guys are having this new moon in your 8th house, conjunct Pluto and conjunct Mercury. So Cancers, how are we doing with Mars retrograding the 1st? Is everyone okay? You guys have been going through a lot with Mars in the 1st is difficult. It's like you probably feel like you're not really getting anywhere with a lot of things, even though maybe you've been doing some home renovations, maybe you've been changing things up, but there's going to be some frustrations coming on. Mars retrograding in the 1st, you're not going to have a lot of energy, and leading up to this new moon, you're probably just ready to just lie down in your bed and just eat 100 biscuits or something. You're going to be in all your feels. New moon in the 8th house, very sensitive as well. So what has been going on for you? This house is the house of crisis. It's the house of transformation. It's the house of secrets. It's the house of your psychology. And it's also the house of other people's money. So, which always makes me laugh. It's like all these really deep things. And then it's, also we'll just throw money in there. So for some of you, this is going to look like a new beginning around shared resources. So this could be you're investing, you're discussing money with a partner. Mercury is here. So there's discussions going on about shared resources, potentially. Talking about money, it could be that you're paying off money as well, actually, because anything in the 8th house is to do with like debts and finances. So actually the new beginning could be that you're getting organized, Mercury, around your financial situations. It could be that you're sorting out your taxes, your debts, all that kind of stuff is possible. New beginning, maybe a partner's lending you some money, maybe somebody is paying something for you because this is shared resources. This could also be conversations, deep conversations with like a therapist, or private conversations with somebody that's going to help you heal in some sense. Saturn's in your 9th house. This is about your beliefs. Uranus is in your 11th house. It's about your goals. So maybe there's a new beginning for you around your own transformation. What have you been going through recently around who you are as a person, intimate relationships with intimate things with a partner? This is also the reproductive system. So things like fertility can come up in this house. Any kind of intimate experiences, there could be a new beginning for you in that sense, but this is, again, it's our psychology. It's why am I the way that I am? Why do I think the way that I am? But with Mercury here, there's like conversations happening. So it could be that you're speaking to a coach, you're speaking to a healer, you're speaking to somebody that's going to help you transform towards your goals. And it's deliberately tying in your beliefs, or something that you're publishing, or something that you're traveling towards, money and travel, or therapy, and you're relying on your spiritual beliefs. There's themes around both of those. Okay, sensitive, but you have to go through these motions. You have to go through these motions in order to get where you need to go. So you can also set intentions here around shared resources. If you have some goals around shared resources, set them under this new moon. You guys get the Magician. Wow, he's number one. That's so funny, because this really is the house of transformation. And it says alchemy. So when I'm in alignment with Spirit's will, miracles are possible. When I see this card, I'm reminded that my will and skill alone will yield limited results. When I remember my partnership with Spirit, all is well. I'm required to explore my commitment to this co-creative alchemic relationship and to see the results manifest beautifully through me. Spirit works magic. So in the 8th house, we are being called to call towards spirituality. You have to come away from needing physical evidence and move more towards your faith and your spiritual. This is the house of divination. So even for some of you, it could be that you're speaking to a tarot reader, you're speaking to an astrologist, you're going to a psychic night. All of those things can actually happen. You're traveling to see you, to do some ghost hunting. Anything kind of metaphysical, underground, taboo subjects can happen under this new moon as well. Let me know in the comments what it is for you guys, and I will see you in the next one. Leo, sun, moon, and rising. Okay, guys. So this is interesting because Pluto's moved into your 7th house of one-on-one relationships. This is a new beginning for you. Mars has been retrograding in your 12th, and I feel like some of you are kind of low energy because of this. That's by the by. This is a new beginning for you within your partnerships. An important conversation, a transformative conversation, or a transformative new beginning with you and a partner. Maybe you're having to have some really deep conversations. Maybe some secrets are coming out. It can affect your reputation. It can have something to do with your career. This could also be conversations with a therapist and astrologist, psychologist, anyone that you work with one-on-one. These are your partnerships. So that's also possible, like a meeting with a therapist or something. A new important business partnership. Are you going into business with someone? This can be what the new moon is, signing contracts, signing important contracts. And actually, I think it's fine to do that because there's a trine to Jupiter in the sign of Gemini. So you're being supported, whatever the new beginning is, you are being supported by Jupiter. It's bringing you opportunity for growth towards your goals, but you need to have the conversations. You need to have the important conversations. You guys get the Page of Air. So there's an element of anxiousness, but it is the page. So it's like a new conversation, a new beginning around the way that you think, perhaps. If you and your partner have been having troubles, maybe this is a start of counseling or talking to them about how you really feel if you have been avoiding that. Like I said, this is any significant one-on-one relationship. So it could be a parent, a best friend, any significant one-on-one relationships comes under this house. But you're having like some important deep conversations, transformative conversations, or you're traveling somewhere important with a best friend or a partner or something like that as well. So Page of Air says, hold on, page. Why does page come before the Queen? Okay, Page of Air. New ideas, a theory not yet proven, a curiosity, and new focus. So for some of you, it could be a new relationship, but the fact that it's conjunct Pluto makes me think that it's a secret relationship, or there's just some element of secrecy here. What are you guys up to? Possible. New ideas, a theory not yet proven, curiosity, and new focus. This calls for greater investigation as we've only scratched the surface. I don't really know. That's interesting. If I explore this way of thinking, what can I learn? So yes, it's very thought-based. Like I said, maybe a new beginning or new conversation with a partner. So let me know how it goes, Leos. I'll see you in the next one. Okay, Virgo, Sun, Moon, and Rising. You guys are experiencing this new moon in Aquarius in your 6th house. So Pluto's moved into your 6th house of health, guys. This is transforming your health. This is making you pay attention to your health. Is asking you to be healthier. And the new moon coming along is like a new beginning for you. What is it that you need to focus on around your health? Mercury's here. Conversations about your health, learning about your health, understanding your health. Maybe unconventional ways of healing. So, maybe you're looking into more holistic ways of healing. That's very Pluto. Pluto's more spiritual. It wants you to heal holistically. It wants you to take supplements. It wants you to do yoga. It wants you to do acupuncture, any reflexology, anything, or acupuncture. Yeah, I'm trying to think of like anything to do with technology because it's Aquarius. Having that thing on your arm that tells you what you're lacking in, that kind of stuff would be very Aquarian and very kind of appropriate for this new moon for you. If it's not your health, this is to do with your routines and your daily work. A new beginning. Are you changing jobs? Are you working with a new group of people? Are you having a to-do with someone at work? Because Pluto's here, so it's intense. And it can be power struggles. Is there any power struggles going on at work? Or you're having to have some important conversations with your colleagues? Are you having to assert your power in your working environment? Again, yeah, learning about your health, adjusting your routines, focusing on self-care. It's trining Jupiter in your 10th house. So for a lot of you, this will be work related, or it will be something to do with your public status. So you're focusing on your health in order to become a parent. That can also come up. Conversations, like I said, conversations about your health. Maybe you're meeting up with doctors a lot. Maybe there's a lot of toing and froing for doctor's appointments. Saturn's in your 7th. So yes, it's meetings with professionals about your health or one-on-one relationships, a new beginning for your one-on-one relationships at work. Uranus is in the 9th. So maybe your beliefs are changing around your health. That is also possible, Virgos. The South Node is now in your 1st house. So you guys are going to be having eclipses here. Your life over the next 18 months is going to change, and you're going to be having karmic experiences with important people in your life and with your identity and who you are in your physical body. Your physical body is going to change for the better, but you need to release things that are no longer serving you. So please, guys, you need to focus on your health. You get the 7 of Fire, creative card. Fire is creative. I'll read you the affirmation. Personal best, going the distance, perseverance and non-conformity. Very Aquarian. I'm unstoppable. My passion pushes obstacles aside as I engage in sustained effort. I know how to bend, but I don't compromise on what's important to me. If others aren't happy with the course I'm on, I don't have to let their concerns affect me. I release the temptation to resist challenges, and I trust that I can make things happen as I live life on my own terms. Inspired solutions present themselves. So automatically that makes me think that if you are starting out on some new health journey and it doesn't align with certain friendships, then it could be that you have to tell people to just sod off because you're on your own journey. And it could involve conversations, important conversations about your health with other people in order for them to understand the journey that you're on. And if they don't understand it, then they're no longer for you. And that's really part of the South Node in the first house, letting go of people that aren't aligned with you. So good luck, guys. I hope it's a good new moon for you, and I will see you in the next one. Libra, sun, moon, and rising. You guys are experiencing this new moon in Aquarius in your 5th house. So if you're single, what's going on? Are you going on a date? Are you meeting somebody new? This is a really good time where you could meet somebody romantic. However, it is conjunct Pluto, so just make sure that it could be quite an intense meeting. You could feel really passionate towards this person, really drawn towards this person. Just make sure that you are vetting these people and you're making sure they are who they say they are, because Pluto can be the negative side of Pluto is that it can be toxic. But if you are a healthy version of yourself, then that is not relevant. If you're not a healthy version of yourself, you can attract toxic people, or you can actually just attract a really transformative relationship, important conversations, or if it's not to do with romance, or if you're already in a relationship, sorry, it could be an important conversation with a partner that you're already with. Like maybe you're going somewhere, Mercury, maybe you're signing something important, maybe you're doing something really fun with a partner, you're going on a really important, transformative, romantic date. Maybe you're starting a new hobby that's going to transform you, because Pluto moving into your 5th house is like maybe you're really starting to find the things that you enjoy, or you're doing something different. So this could be, how are you expressing yourself, Libra? It could be that you want to join a new dance class, you want to join a karaoke group, you want to do something fun that you've not done before, and this new moon is going to activate that. It could involve singing. It could involve communicating. It could involve writing. It could be a poetry group. It could be a library group. Just maybe you're starting a new hobby. This could also be the potential for a new child. If you are looking to get pregnant, you could definitely get pregnant under this because it's conjunct Pluto, transformative. You could have a baby if you're already pregnant, definitely under this. A new beginning for your child. So maybe your child is experiencing something new. If you have your own business, this is a new project, a new creative project. Mercury's here, you're feeling really creative, and Pluto's helping you transform. Trying to Jupiter, maybe you're learning something in order to work on something in terms of your business. Maybe you're learning something new. Maybe you're traveling somewhere with a partner. Maybe you are adjusting your routines, or maybe you and your partner are working on your health or your routines or something. Uranus in the 8th house is shared resources. Maybe you are investing and you're taking a risk, because the 5th house is risks. That's also possible. Check your own chart to make sure there's no challenging aspects if that is the case, because Uranus in the 8th house can be unexpected changes with joint finances. But the new moon generally is well aspected. So yeah, you're starting something new to do with your hobbies, your love, your creativity, your romance, your passions, that kind of thing. Oh, you guys also get the Fool. Basically, that's telling you to go for it. If you are, whatever you're starting, whatever adventure you're starting, you might not know, where to start, but it's just encouraging you to go for it. Enthusiasm. Know that a spiritual approach rarely appears logical and sometimes even seems impractical. However, when this card appears, I can take a risk and trust that with faith, anything is possible. The invisible realms will reveal each step along the way. I am meant to experience this regardless of where I travel. This is the time when I am learning, the time of spiritual being, having a human experience. So good luck, Libra. I hope it goes well. Okay, Scorpio, sun, moon, and rising. This new moon is happening for you in your 4th house of family, of the home, of your living situation, and of your inner emotions. This is going to feel like a sensitive one, okay? Because this sign squares you. So there's a tense aspect. The 4th house is very sensitive. A new beginning for a family member, a powerful new beginning, a new intense experience at home, an intense conversation with a family member, a new beginning around your home. So are you moving? Are you signing contracts? Are you renovating. What are you doing at home? Because there's a start of something here. Mercury's here, so it's conversations or contracts, or it's travel. Maybe you're traveling somewhere with a family member. You're going on a trip with some family members is also possible, but it can also be something intense with Pluto here. Something transformative within the home is possible, but it's trining Jupiter in the 8th house. So actually, for some of you, if you are looking to finalize like a mortgage or something, then it could be that you're finding some information out under this new moon with the trine to Jupiter in the 8th. Maybe your loans, maybe your mortgage has been accepted, maybe your loan's been accepted, maybe your investment has been accepted. That's any money that you're putting towards the home. There could be a new beginning for you under this. The rule of this is in the 7th, so it could be directly it's affected by, it's something to do with a significant one-on-one relationship in your life. Maybe they're a family member, or Saturn, traditional ruler, is in your 5th house. So this could be, again, a romantic partner at home, or are you creating something at home? A new beginning for you. If it's not a new beginning for your life and your home environment, you're not moving, nothing's happening at your home, then it will be one of your family members. Or maybe you're having an inner transformation of some kind. Maybe your emotional needs, again, you're going to feel quite intense under this full moon, under this new moon, but there's a start of something. So maybe you're really tapping into what you need emotionally. Now that Pluto's moved into your 4th house, it's going to be bringing up emotions. So maybe you're going to be encouraged to actually talk about how you feel. That's also possible. Okay, you guys get the 9 of water. I have not seen this card, maybe even ever. Let's see what it says. 9's about endings and beginnings. 9 of water. Dreams come true, wishes fulfilled, completion, enjoyment, contentment, achievement of desire. Ooh, that's a nice card. It's right to say no to what isn't right for me, and now is my time to experience wishes fulfilled. The sweet harvest that came about from seeds I planted, I drink in the aroma of successful endeavour. Take pride in my hard work and achievement and savour the satisfaction of a job well done. I deserve to pause and acknowledge all I co-created, and I do it joyfully. So that's quite a positive card, and it's quite a positive new moon. So it could be that actually, yes, you're completing something within your home and you're being able to celebrate it. So congratulations if that is the case, and I'll see you in the next one. Sagittarius, sun, moon, and rising. Sorry. So you guys are experiencing the new moon in Aquarius in your 3rd house of communication, of travel, of technology. This is the house of the siblings and the relatives. So there's a new beginning here to do with how you communicate, to do with how you connect with others. This is the house of like errands, like we're going here, there, and everywhere. This is your car. This is also your mind. So it could be a new beginning in terms of how you think, because Mercury is here too, and it's conjunct Pluto. So an intense, you're going to feel intense under this new moon. You could be overthinking, but there's a new beginning in how you're thinking. There could be a new beginning for you in terms of how you're connecting with others. What social groups are you a part of? You could be this is your neighborhood. Local groups, local communities. Maybe you're starting a new group of some kind under this new moon. Uranus is in your 6th house of your health. So maybe there's a new beginning around your thoughts and it's connected to your health. There could be something with a family member, like a sibling or a relative. Something transformative could be happening with a relative, because this is the house of siblings and relatives. Saturn, the traditional ruler, is in your 4th house of family. So something happening with your family, how you communicate, siblings. It could be a new beginning for, maybe you're going on a trip because Mercury's here. If you're not signing anything, maybe you're reading something new, you're learning something new, you're studying something new, or you're going on a trip. With the trine to Jupiter in your 7th, maybe you're going on a trip with somebody. You're learning something with somebody. You're starting a new group with somebody. A significant one-on-one partnership or relationship. That's also possible. But really, yeah, it's your thinking, your learning, local groups, local trips, and also your vehicles and your transportation. So a new beginning around that. And you guys get the patience card. Okay. So I'll read the positive affirmation of the patience card for you. Patience, moderation. This card reminds me that patience will bring me into recognition of and alignment to my purpose. All my needs are met, even though I may not see it yet in the outer visible world. The angels are looking out for me. Moderation in all things is required right now. Okay, so you've got to realize that everything is always working out for you, whatever is going on. Maybe you are thinking in your head a little bit, guys. Everything is always working out for me. Just say it to yourself over and over. This could also be a new neighborhood, change in neighborhood. Maybe you're moving and there's a change in neighborhood, also possible. Good luck, guys. I'll see you in the next one. Capricorn, Sun, Moon, and Rising. You are experiencing this new moon in your second house of your values and your finances. A new beginning for you. It could be a pay rise actually, because this new moon is conjunct Pluto, so it's powerful. It's conversations about money, trining Pluto in your sixth house of work. Maybe you're at work and your boss has decided to give you a pay rise. There's conversations about money. Maybe there's a new beginning for around what it is that you value, what's important to you, your skill set. Maybe you're wanting to develop your skill set, to learn something new, to study something new. There's conversations and there's a thinking around your finances with Mercury here too, and Pluto is here and it's transforming. So I do see this as, yeah, conversations about your finances, learning something and it's going to affect your finances. Saturn, the traditional ruler, is in the third, so maybe you're learning something new, studying something new in order to, and that's kind of having an effect on your financial situation. Or the modern ruler is in the fifth house, so maybe conversations, you know, money about a child, conversations about a child. Your passions are costing money, or, you know, that kind of thing, spending money on your child. Or there's a new beginning around what it is that you're spending money on, or what it is that's important to you. You know, really thinking, what do I value? What's important to me? You know, this is also the house of of your self-worth. How do you value yourself? And under this new moon, you can set intentions around the money that you want to manifest, and you can set intentions around your own self-love, Capricorn, which you guys do need to work on. Weird, you get the patience card as well. So you need to learn that everything is in moderation. This card reminds me that the patience will bring me into recognition of and alignment to my purpose. All my needs are met, even though I may not see it yet in the outer visible world. My angels are looking out for me. Moderation in all things is required right now. Interesting. Generally it is a positive new moon, but because whenever Pluto's involved, we can't always trust it. So it'll be interesting to see. Obviously, it always counts on your own it always depends on your own personal chart. But yes, let me know what's going on, Capricorn. Is there a new beginning for you financially? Yeah, let me know. Aquarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Now, this is going to be an important one for you guys, because you have potentially been going through a lot with the Sun conjunct Pluto in your first house. What's happening? What intense experiences, transformations have you been going through recently? Because the new moon is a new beginning for you. If you've had to deal with something harsh, this is a reset. Conversations, traveling somewhere, contracts, new beginnings, new opportunities regarding the direction of your life. This could be a new beginning around your physical identity, your physical body. It could be a new beginning to do with your finances or to do with your home, how you feel on the inside. There's a reset here. Your emotions could be involved. It's an intense new beginning about involving you. But generally it's pretty positive, because when we have new moons in the first house, both the Sun and the Moon are in your first house. It's bringing you more confidence. It's trining Jupiter in your fifth house of fun, of creativity, opportunities around enjoyment, opportunities around expressing yourself, opportunities around what you're working towards. I do think it's probably going to be involving your finances or your values or your home environment for some of you as well, because the ruler's in your fourth, or a family member. But really it's like you are busy at the moment. You are having conversations. You are going through your own personal transformation. So if you have had a challenging week up until this point, as the Sun joined Pluto in your first house, the Sun shines a light. The Sun shines a light on your own transformation. Doesn't always feel comfortable. The moon's come along now, so this is a reset, like I keep saying. So yeah, let me know in the comments, Aquarius, how this is manifesting for you. You get the Queen of Fire. That's a good card. Creative card. You're working towards something. I'm going to read you the positive affirmation. So, Queen of Fire. Creative collaborations, soul connections, passion inspired by spirit. I'm capable of strong friendships that inspire me, encourage me to express myself in my own way. I co-create with others, dedicated to a vision of achieving the highest good of all. How might I join in the dance of co-creation, letting spirit flow through me and inspire me to express my passions? So this is very encouraging, and it means that you have got the opportunity to work with others, which is very Aquarian, work within a group of people and create what it is that you want to work towards. So I hope it's a good one for you guys, and I'll see you in the next one. Pisces, Sun, Moon, and Rising. So for you guys, Aquarius season is where you want to be a little bit more introverted because you've got planets moving through your 12th house. So Pluto's moved into your 12th, which is all about healing, letting things go, releasing self-sabotaging behaviors to do with escapism. So that's drugs, drink, bad habits, anything that's not serving you. You are actually being called by Pluto to let things go. Now, Mercury, the Sun, and the Moon moving through this house is very much a low energy time for you, but it's all about resetting. And this is a new beginning for you in terms of how you can heal your body, how you can heal your spirit, and how you can heal your mind. This is a great time to meditate, set intentions around your own spiritual healing. Now, for some of you, this could look like a brand new mode of spirituality. So a new meditation class, a new spa, a new retreat, a new place of worship is also possible. A place, a new beginning around any of these spiritual things that we can involve ourselves in. But for a lot of people, if you're not, doing anything of those things new, then it's a new beginning around letting stuff go, and it's healing your body and it's healing your subconscious mind, whether you realize it or not, because it's a lot of it's subconscious. We can't see what's going on in the 12th house, but there's a new beginning here. So you're being asked to release things, set intentions around how you want to heal, how you want to evolve spiritually. You're being called to go within. The ruler of this is in your first house. So, you're having to address your own goals, your own discipline, and your own beliefs about something during this Saturn transit. This is personal development. It doesn't always feel easy. Venus in your first house is actually a really great transit. Venus in Pisces. Venus loves being in Pisces. So you actually could feel quite optimistic and happy generally with Venus in your first house. But the new moon itself is going to be kind of low energy. Now, it's trining Jupiter in your fourth. So a new beginning around healing, letting something go, and it's directly benefiting your family life in some sense, or your inner emotional world. The co-ruler of this is Aquarius in the third house. So maybe you're traveling somewhere to do a form of healing. Maybe you're, going to the spa, going to yoga, something in the community, or having a conversation that's healing. Speaking to somebody that's healing, speaking to a doctor, speaking to a therapist, speaking to a Reiki master, conversationalizing with somebody that's going to help you heal is also possible. And, this is what, for the next 20 years, guys, you are being asked to release your self-sabotaging behaviors. That's Pluto's work coming in your 12th house. And Saturn in your first, it's not easy, it's not easy. The North Node is now in your first house. So it's focusing on the direction of your life, where you want to be, who you want to be, where you want to go. New moon is like, right, what do I need to release before we start a new chapter? Okay, so Pisces season, you'll be feeling a bit more energetic. Aquarius season, a little bit low energy. And you guys get the King of Water. That's so funny. There's a Pisces card, a water card. King of Water. Okay. Sorry, I can't find the page. Okay. Generous, diplomatic, fair, gentle, a good listener, non-judgmental, a peacemaker, and a mediator. I honor and respect all beings, including myself, and see the commonalities we share and the spirit that's in all of us. I listen to other voices and blend them with my own vision, with my own wisdom before settling on an opinion, making a decision, or taking an action. I gently and lovingly lead others away from fear and divisiveness and into harmonious collaboration. Isn't that lovely? So for some of you watching this, it very much could be the case of a new, like you are starting a new way of helping others heal, because Aquarius is the groups. So, you know, it could be that you are starting to become a Reiki master. You are learning to become a reflexologist. You are healing a group of people. So that is very much going to be relevant for some of you in that sense. So that is the end of the video, guys. If you've got some value, please give it a thumbs up. Remember, I do personal readings. If you like your chart read, then just take a look at the information. Don't forget to subscribe so we don't get separated forever. And I hope you got some value from that. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.